Oh yeah, this guy.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Morinth is doing a piece on Omega Gangs. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
All right.
I don't talk to people.
Well, you're. Shut up then. Stop talking to me every time I want to cast.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid, I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Morinth. I'm ready to head out.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Oh yeah. Talk about Justicars. That goes over like a lead balloon.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
See, with Morinth here, you gotta say the right things to her. Otherwise, she has no interest in killing you with sex at all. So, yeah. It's strange because, like, typically with sexual predators, which she basically kind of is, they don't really care about whether they have common interests with the people they victimize, but for some reason it matters to her. Yeah, Expel 10, they rock.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Yeah, you get all preachy on her and she'll say, screw it, I don't want to do anything with this guy. Yeah, Halex. I love Halex. Do you have any Halex?
What do you think of Halex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Yep. It does seem that way.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
You know, I am curious about what would happen if I said I know what I like, but because that's the way the old saying goes. But I don't know if that would, if like she loses interest if you say 2 things that, you know, bore or annoy or anger her, or whether it's just one thing, so I don't want to take any chances. Yeah, she said to Neff that she liked this Forta guy.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
I would really like to do this again sometime and pick all the wrong responses, just to see her reactions. Like I picked some of them in the past, and if you talk about Justicars, hey, I'm interested in Justicars. You interested in Justicars? She's like, no. It's like it's kind of funny, the way she just her mood just totally gets torpedoed by the mention of Justicars. It's understandable, but it's also funny. Yeah, Vaenya, it's very sexy video.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I honestly forget what there's something kind of sad here. I'm gonna take a chance.
Maybe we have the same kind of situation with our families. My parents were military. I grew up on ships and space stations. I hardly talk to them.
Sometimes parents and children are just destined to feel differently.
How about your family?
I don't have a family.
I think that's sad. Because, I see what comes later.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Yeah. You say you like coming home. She thinks you're boring. She brushes you off, ditches you. And Samara is unhappy because you fucked up. Yeah, like the danger. You like danger, you find people who like danger sexy. You want to kill them with sex. I hope.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
I think power as its own reward is something that she disagrees with, although I'm not entirely sure. You must be insecure. Yeah, that doesn't go over well. Oh yeah, I remember what works. Power is strength. I forget whether that works or not. But who has the power here?
Do you think this conversation is about power?
Of course it is.
Losing.
The fact that we're sitting here in your booth means I'm winning.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.